What's up, guys? It's DNG, and it's Matt, and welcome to week 2 of Call of Duty League Pick'ems for the 2022 season. So we out here. Week 1 did not look good, but I really didn't know how teams were gonna look, so that's understandable. I do know how they look now. And I was dead wrong about Optic. Holy shit, we fucking suck. We need INDER back right away. Or we ain't nothing's gonna happen. So we got Toronto with FaZe. I think this is a pretty easy one to predict. Toronto could win this, but 3-1 seems reasonable with what we saw last week from them, where they beat the Gorillas, but then they lost to London. So is London a good team? You know, you gotta question yourself. We gotta see more games from them for sure, and we are going to see them. So we'll see. That being said, I think this is a good 3-2 for London. I think London will probably win this game, and Minnesota, they beat Optic, but they absolutely got destroyed by Florida. I don't know how that happened. Probably because Optic has looked like shit. And when they play a pretty above average team, I'd say in Florida, they don't look good. So we'll see. I always say that. Boston, they beat, remember who they beat? Oh, they beat us, obviously. They beat us in the 3, and then Seattle, and they lost to Thieves, who are looking good because they went to a game 5 with FaZe. That's kind of how we take that. So Thieves look good. Surge 3-0'd Paris. So again, we don't know how they look because Paris always kind of bad. But I mean, anyways, the Surge, this will probably be a 3-1. Next up, London versus Florida. Now again, it just comes to a couple plays for this entire score to change. So it's pretty hard to predict these games. London, Florida. Florida lost to somebody, and they 3-0'd. Who they 3-0? They 3-0'd Minnesota. So, sorry, I'm just remembering this in my head. So London, they could be good. I'm gonna actually say Florida wins by game 5. I always pick upsets in game 5, so we'll see how they do in the search. I think Florida's pretty good at the searches. London will get them in the respawns, but all Florida has to do is take one of those respawns. Should be able to do it. Now, Paris is the worst team in the league here for Optic. And, God, we look like shit. I hate even picking us to win a game, but I gotta give they're gonna take a map, so either we lose this, because we are the worst team right now, or we beat Paris like we I want to say we should beat Paris, but I don't know, man. We'll see. Surge, I will give a 3-1 against New York. 3-2. Surge looks good. Oh, no, you know. No, I'll give 3-2 for New York. I think they gotta lose. They gotta lose something. So we'll give Surge the win. Game 5. Good shit. Let's give FaZe a 3-0 for Gorillas. And then and then Gorillas play again. Okay, that's good for them. I'll give them a map. 3-1. Maybe a 3. Let's give it a 3-2. Let's give it a 3-2, and it can happen. There, Boston gets a win there. Paris Thieves. Just Thieves looks really good right now. Now, last match on Sunday, you got New York playing Optic Texas with an asterisk next to it. I'm going to give the win to New York. 3-1 Optic. Unless is INDER coming back? If INDER comes back, maybe I'll just change my scores entirely. But until he comes back, we're going to lose games. And we already know what's going to happen. So, and especially how good New York's looking. If they don't drop a map to Surge, I mean, they're definitely kicking our fucking asshole. But Those are going to be my picks this week, guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you next week with week 3